The January Meows letter. Just before we get into this, I have been told that this is not that crazy of a Meows letter. All right, let's go. Tomorrow, January 23rd, 2026 is the 7th anniversary of Slay the Spire's 1.0 launch. Also, in a couple of months, it will have been 8.5 years between the early access launches of Slay. Thank you for the 10 gifted, fam. I appreciate the fuck out of that, dude. In just a couple of months, it will have been 8.5 years between the early access launches of Slay the Spire 1 and Slay the Spire 2. If you've been with us since the beginning of this journey, then that means you're at least 9 years old, probably. Maybe even 10. Thank you for all the Slayers who have stuck... Are we called Slayers now? Who have stuck with us over the years. And to those who are now just tuning in, the next phase of Slay the Spire is just around the corner. In the meantime, see? They got us. They got us, man. Since it's been over a year since we started teasing Slay the Spire 2 content, we figured it's a good time to check back in on some of what it looks like now. We did warn you, it was all subject to change. Things will evolve even further with all of your feedback throughout early access. Of course, Gold Axe used to say, deal damage equal to the number of cards played this combat for 2 mana. And now it is 1 mana and doesn't exhaust. Cool. Gonna be good on the silent. Not bad. I remember us ragging on how bad the old one was. Really? If that's true, and this is being edited into a video for the second channel, find the clip of me in the past ragging on this. Damage equal to the number of cards played this combat? I warned you about work in progress. These 2 new cards have already been reworked. All right. You, man. Okay, never mind. Because this seems good. One of the very first new cards we teased back in November was the Gold Axe. While it was excited people in its initial state, it's since seen a buff with the removal of the exhaust and the reduction of energy costs not pictured. We still have shiny VFX based on the rarity of card rewards, though it has been toned down from what you see on the left. Really? No, I kind of liked it. Wait, I kind of liked the going crazy. All right, let's see. Rolling Boulder. At the start of your turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 10. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. Really? Maybe its upgrade goes to 10? Because this doesn't seem that good. Also, my brain wants this to not be a rock running over like a gelatin guy, but instead it wanted this to be a snail moving really, really fast. That's... My brain saw this as one creature. Yeah, big snail. On the other hand, the Rolling Boulder card we saw in past July seemed a bit OP. Its base damage and scaling damage has now been slashed in half. We'll see what you think of it soon enough as it gets changed again in the meantime. I'm trying to like think of this one because this is I'm trying to like think. I mean, it would be good with like Snecko Eye and like Echo Form. 3 mana for this just seems like a little bit. I don't know. You could do like 10-5 maybe. Maybe like 10-5. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bodyguard. 2 mana, summon 5. Asti deals 10 damage. 1 mana, unleash. Asti deals 5 damage. Deal additional damage equal to Asti's current HP. The Bodyguard card that we showed off past October was actually the Necrobinder's unique starter card, but it has since been totally reworked. While it has the same art, it now goes by a new name, Unleash, and has completely different mechanic. Perhaps we'll see the old card again in some form or another, but perhaps the new card will undergo its evolution. Okay, interesting, interesting. So instead of summoning Asti, it's now dealing damage on Asti. So how do you summon Asti then? Maybe there's another card in the starting deck. We'll see. Aww. War Historian Repy. A strange-looking academic hangs trapped in a cage that dangles precariously from the ceiling. Completely disregarding your approach, you hear him muttering about one-time use keys. He furiously writes notes into a large book. You also cannot help but notice a large shining chest nearby. Free Repy and lose the lantern key, but obtain history course. Open the chest, lose the lantern key, and obtain... What? 2 rare relics, bro. Holy shit. Oh wow, and this is the official procure 2 potions and get 2 relics. On a slightly different note, the placeholder event that we teased with our war historian friend Repy has been updated, as well as the event text and options. The original art certainly had its own charm though. Rest in peace, Repy. All in favor of beta art for events, say aye. I want the beta art for the damn events. This is like very Darkest Dungeon feeling, isn't it? It's Kind of nice. So yeah, I wonder, this opens up a line of questioning to me, right? Lantern key sounds like, to me, one of the keys that you get to go into Act 4, right? At least that's what it sounds like to me based on Slay the Spire. And I'm hoping that if you were to do this, that you would then have another chance to then get the Lantern key back from, like, maybe if it's an elite, on another elite, the next act becomes burning again, or, you know, the next chest also offers the key and you can, you know, or you can recall again in a campfire if it's Lantern Fire. I don't know. Enter your whole option no longer costs HP.
Enter what?
Added new relic, bread. Nice. Increased amount of Act 1 rest sites.
6 to 7.
And last but maybe not least, let's take a look behind the curtain at some of the context alpha patch notes, since you will soon, in fact, have the context for them. We've begun to localize Slay the Spire 2 into several different languages: French, German, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Russian, Simplified Chinese, and Thai. And we are now looking to onboard some translators for other languages. If you're interested in helping this localize Slay the Spire as soon as the newsletter and potentially other important announcements, please apply here. Dope. Spire spotting! Now it's time to revisit last month's mystery monster. Let's see what everybody was submitting. The award for the most out-of-the-box goes to... Ooh, I like it. I like it. This is the most accurate, goes to Joanna. Okay, so I gotta remember that the text is always on the bottom. So this is the aardvark-looking creature. This is apparently the most accurate. The defect did not win, but we did have a defect again. Wait, these guys were like exactly on the money, the same. That's crazy. Ooh, look at him. Wait, it's like a rat with a beak. It's a rat with 2 tails. It has a hemi-tail. Despite the silhouette not leaving much to the imagination, you all still managed to be very imaginative. That's crazy. Me when there's Kettlehead in the room. Nice, good one, Chad. And now, my dear intrepid explorers, this month's issue marks a very special moment. Our research indicates that the secretive veil that has obscured so many of Slay the Spire's creatures is soon to lift. So this may well be the last creature we need to uncover via these methods. And with that, let's take a look together. Is this them telling us that by next week, we are going to have a date and a trailer and a release trailer? Is that what they're saying? Is that what they're damn heckin' saying? Because I know, wait, no. Even better. Wait, no, even better. Wait, even better. No, not even that. Even better. They're saying, so next month is going to be February. By the time that March's Niao's letter would come out, the game's already going to be released. Is this meaning that it's going to be a first half of the month release? Anyways. What the fuck? What the hell? It's a mostly rectangular shape, but there's some sort of sphere suspended in the middle. It's the exclamation point monster. It's the grammar automaton. Slay the Spire in Turnbound. Looks like Snecko has stuck its way into another game. The team behind Turnbound is a brand new inventory management PvP auto battler. Has included Slay the Spire themed item and free early access exclusive cosmetic. Cool. All right, time for connections. Let's look at the art real quick. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Gruesome. Ooh. Oh, wow. A Snecko cookie. Ew. Sorry. It just... my mind goes to bad places. This is beautiful. Holy shit. Yeah. Stunning 3D art. Holy shit. Imagine this is you walking in with just a lowly sword to these fucking sentries, man. Holy shit. All right, let's lock in. I'm not looking at chat. What the hell? There's like words that I don't understand. And there's like some that are events, like Divine Fountain, Falling, Venomology maybe, and Bonfire Spirits. Yeah, maybe not Venomology. Nova. Shit. Golden Shrine. Okay, stop. End of Greed. Old coin. Pocket watch. Stone calendar. Hourglass. Sundial. Measures of time. Nice. Just Lucky is a coin. Old coin is a coin. Golden Shrine deals with money. Hand of Greed. Boom. What was it? This was like one away. Maybe it's the Cleric. Events that follow allow you to remove cards. Undo, Nova, Venomology, and Flux Capacitor. What do these have to do? Are these just 4 that have nothing to do with Slay the Spire? Depreciated cards. Deprecated. Sorry. Deprecated. Chat, you guys don't... Okay, here's the thing. If I missay a word and you just retype the word out, It's not going to help me realize that I said it wrong.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer